So today I want to talk about how Tree Picker is really not that good. I'm not saying that I hate, the game itself. I hate the gameplay more than the game. The first thing that I want to talk about, which is critical for like, I don't know, as long as this beta Tree Picker has been open. So what I meant is there's a lot of bugs, but I don't want to address them. You know, I could address them like Night Demon getting stuck and then AI not functioning as normal as you expect them to. Sometimes they're just stuck there. Sometimes they do like juke thing where they turn around quick section and then spots you back again, which is a really really annoying thing if you know it, if you play the game. So the major problem in AA8 is not bugs. It's the fucking map. Yes, the map itself. Like, why? Come on, man. Who made this, man? Like, oh my god. Please. Just let it go. It's so ass, man. Come on, man. It's basically for AA only. And then you just make it even worse than it used to be. Congratulations. Now you're pissing not just the whole community. You just make yourself look bad. Alright. Anyways, uh this kind of stuff I don't have to say. And I don't want to compare to like Kripika to other games like the King Reader. But the replayability is not as good as any other game. Basically, I kind of don't want to compare. But let's say something like Forsaken is a PvP game. So PvP game is normally more have more like replayability than PvE game. You can see a lot of PvP game like GD, they get more player to play in a longer term of time rather than PvE. So let's take an example like Decay Winter. So what I'm gonna talk about is variation. So Decay Winter, which you know is a garbage game. It's already garbage. Everybody knows that. There's a ton of bugs and basically RNG screwing you over. So what I meant is the variation of Decaying Winter is a bit wider than Creepica. You have perks, you have trades. Perks and trades is basically like a SAL, and trades is basically the points where you put in the lose menu thing. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. Okay, I know that you put a lot of effort on the blue menu, including the standing rank as well. So basically, each Lazarus or Archangel, when you put it like that, uh, they can be different. They can take different tasks. Okay. And there's also C tag. There's also tower. There's also technician. Those are a lot of variation actually compared to the King Winter. But in the gameplay wise, you basically do two things. One is you just place down a turret and then you shoot. You shoot. That's pretty simple, doesn't it? And basically, all you have to do is press, your mouse one button or hold it, and then if your mag is empty, you just reload. Do you think this thing is boring? More boring than playing the game with the I know you will say something like, "Oh my god, dude, you're so stupid. We have to do anchors. We have to kill mini boss. We have to kill boss. Blah blah blah. We have to buy stuff. I have to press constantly go to buy the fucking laser thing and then just nuke the whole place in late game. Those are in late game, which takes on to my next point, basically replayability. It takes so long to reach the hazard number that I want to enjoy. Basically, lower hazard number means that you don't have any smokes or anything. You can just melee in any perk you want. I call them perk. I don't care what they are called, assault or anything. You can just use melee in low hazard up to 40. Even 40, you can still use a melee because they buff they nerf they buff the timer and then they nerf the what do you call that the duration each anchor do the stuff whatever the thing is. So it is easier to reach hazard 60 now. But why would you do that? To fight bosses, I guess. Because the whole game is to shoot stuff, right? Because that's how it's designed as. It's not like the King Meter, you can compare the King Meter to Critical, because the King Meter actually have the goal to reach an ending. Basically, we have 6 endings. Actually, right now is 5. One is normal ending where you just reach night 10. The second ending is the evac ending where you do the evac stuff. And the third ending is Wave Ultima, which is self-explanatory. You just activate the Zealot 1 and then get all camps. And then the Reason 2, not really Reason, is Oblivion and Hangman. So there are variation in Decaying Winter. Like I'm saying this for that. So what other games like GNB, right? If you don't know what is Guts and Black Powder, we have a lot of maps. We have a lot of objective. I mean, if you replay the GNB, you will find it more replayable than Quickbreaker. Why? Because you meet different people, and there's a lot of basically you can get more people inside. So the more people there is, you get more variation. Instead of three picker, you only can get like six maximum. And I don't want to compare this to Gravedigger, but Gravedigger looks more polished than this. I'm so sorry to say this, but I know that this game is in beta. Both game is in beta, I think. Is it not? Yeah, both game is in beta. So you can't just say like, okay, this game is terrible. It's just red code, alright. Even in Decay Winter, it's still not that good. If you want to defend this game, which is really kind of sad, you defend it for being ass instead of pointing out and then giving constructive criticism to make this game have more improvement. Maybe add a little Easter egg where you kill a night demon very quick. It enters to like enrage mode, something like that. It will make the update more interesting, or just add like in has 60 right. Last time you can get Grave Mother to come right. You can also add that to Grave Mother as well, or just add a has 40. You add a new extra boss is Corpse Flower, where your merc might be a fake skinwalker. It'd be interesting, man. Instead, we get quality changes, which is kind of I know there's less corruption, I played it since as like 40. So basically, what I meant is basically you play the game right. Last time it's more easily for anchor to get tangled up with the I don't know blood thing, and that's basically it. And it's so annoying. And right now it doesn't do that. But the game is not that good. Alright? I know it's on beta, but it's still not that good. Well, I would support it by giving advice right now. I'm giving how to fix the game boring things. Like adding more endings or just basically adding more which they did, adding more enemies into the game, which cause more variation. Because variation is always good, even though it is terrible to the gameplay as well. At least you are updating the game. So what I want to talk about the important points of making games like this to not be terrible at replaying the game itself. Maybe you can make balance changes to tasks. So basically, what I meant is if the player count is higher than I don't know 2 or 3, something like that, you can add like an extra enemy, interesting enemy that affect the gameplay. What I'm gonna suggest, for example, is if there's 3 people and more, right? You can add like a stalker kind of enemies where they will just camp at the anchor. It would be more interesting, camping at the anchor and then slashing you when you get close. That'd be funny. That would be great, because a lot of anchor runners, right? The death is kind of don't know the player base. A lot of anchor runners they rely on speed and they don't have uh actual HP, so they die very easily. So you can just make an enemy that not bypass is when they slash the blade right, they will take a lot of stamina from them. It will cause them to panic. It's fine where you put the enemy at. I know you might say, "Oh my God, that's just Nightwalker." Shut the fuck up. Nightwalker can TP. This one is camping the anchor. Alright. But it will be invisible until you get close, of course. So basically, that's what I recommend to the game. Basically, you can make more variation to the site, and please not hire, or whatever. Just get a person that can make a good map, please. They can make a map, man. Seriously, man. It's just pissing me off, man. I'm gonna be honest. Whoever made the asylum revoke the asylum. You, yes, I'm talking to you. You have a problem with the goddamn community. I don't know what's wrong with inside your mind that you can make something so goddamn annoying. And that's it. Please change this stuff. The map, gameplay is fine. It's just the hash is not really that balanced. Make it faster, please. It's still slow. And then uh Add new enemies. You keep getting the same. Seriously. You don't need much upgrade anymore. I mean, it's fine to get more upgrade, but focus more on enemies more. Because in the end, if you have super OP build, you still need something to test it on, right? Come on, guys. Let's be real. That's all I want to say. This game is still garbage. I'm sorry. The developer that is listening to this. I'm so sorry. I know it's in beta, and I call it garbage because it is actually garbage. But I know you guys can do better, and that's it. That's all I want to say.